Hi, I'm Nathan Boeck, and I'm here to introduce the topic of the Prohibition, or the Volstead Act, which was passed in 1919, and it was the illegal sales of alcoholic beverages and how it gave the rise to mobsters in America. The Prohibition allowed gangsters in America to create criminal empires, taking whatever they wanted. Killing to build the empire was usually to kill the witnesses of the crime being committed or being unloyal to the gang. Violence was their answer to many other problems, which eventually created a mafia war. Mobsters killed for their personal gains and didn't care who they ran over. Their families and social lives paid for this dearly. Many of them had nowhere to go because they had already started what they had. Mobsters made millions of untaxed dollars to build empires of criminal activities, bribed everyone that they could to get out of jail, even judges. Some of them were so corrupt they could even bribe their families. They fudged their books to seem legit, and many of their businesses were a front to clean their dirty money, and they would get much of this money from untaxed sales of alcohol. Many needed these businesses because they were making too much money and were trying to explain it to everyone. The need to explain the money, where the money was coming from, had to have a front for their business. Mobsters made millions of untaxed dollars to build their empires. These empires of criminal activity were to just build their money, and they bribed whoever they could and did whatever they had to stay out of jail. They even bribed judges and even had to bribe some of their families sometimes. Many were caught and convicted, and the ones that did evade the police had to give up many of their luxuries. Their family life and friends and many of that were given up. Many families were broken over gangster activities, but the gangsters or the mobsters could not give it up for many reasons. Many of these empires rose and fell with the arrest of many of the highest rulers of the time. Many people got away with their crimes and got a shorter sentence because they turned on people. Making a ton of money is great, but if you lose everything in the end in an instant, it's probably not worth it in the end. So many of these gangsters found it not to be worth it.